Munchy, Dada, you talking about stop talking to me. Russell Westbrook is getting his revenge. Nah, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Westbrook fake been turning into Steph Curry from that 3-point line, not gonna lie. Westbrook heard, you know what I'm saying, all the noise. Y'all talking about, oh, Westbrook can't shoot. The Clippers left him open for me, and you know what I'm saying, he made him pay for it. I ain't gonna lie. Westbrook, you know what I'm saying, he literally said in the post-game presser, like, as far as, like, the Clippers game plan being to leave him open, he said it didn't work out for them. I ain't gonna lie. And clearly it didn't, you know what I'm saying, now they in Cancun. Now he trying to send the Thunder to Cancun too. Listen, it's looking like a Westbrook revenge tour, not gonna lie. But not be surprised at all, you feel me, if the Nuggets end up making the finals, because damn near, I ain't gonna lie, Murray turned back into playoff, you know what I'm saying, 2020 bubble Jamal Murray. Bo is not missing nothing. Then you got Westbrook looking like Rockets Westbrook right now, I ain't gonna lie. Bo is definitely playing with a purpose. That's exactly why I said the Suns was dumb to not sign him, because I ain't gonna lie. The Suns with KD, Bill, Booker. The Suns with KD, Bill, Booker, and you know what I'm saying, you had Westbrook too. That would have been pain. I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely have the Suns in the Western Conference Finals had they, you know what I'm saying, had they have, you know what I'm saying, Westbrook, you know what I'm saying. And they had the chance to get him too, but they passed up on him, I ain't gonna lie. Now the Suns, you know what I'm saying, they didn't even make the playoffs. Not even, you know what I'm saying, I think they was the 12th seed, I ain't gonna lie. That's exactly why I got KD requesting the trade, you know what I'm saying. We all know the team we're gonna go to, you feel me. It's not the Timberwolves, it's not the Rockets, it's not the Grizzlies. KD is about to be a Knick in 2025-2026 NBA season, not gonna lie. And listen, let the Nuggets not give Westbrook his money, because Westbrook, I ain't gonna lie, I could see him coming to the Knicks too, I ain't gonna lie. Could you imagine Westbrook and KD up in the Knicks jersey? Hold on. Nah, hold on. Let it breathe. Listen, KD see the way the Knicks is playing right now. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? So he would be, you know what I'm saying, like, the only way he don't go to the Knicks is if he's serious, you know what I'm saying, if he's not serious about winning the championship. Because the Rockets is not going to take him there. The Grizzlies not going to take him there. None of these teams are going to take him there outside of the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Which I've been trying to tell the Knicks, you know what I'm saying, that the Knicks is the best team on the court all times. 20-point comeback win on the Celtics, and everybody said the Celtics is the best team in the league. Everybody said the Celtics are locked to repeat. They lied. Let's see what this video talking about, though. Hold on.
Toward the end of the Nuggets Game 7 blowout, Russell Westbrook stole the ball from his ex-teammate Ivica Zubac and slammed it down.
Hanging on the rim. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Westbrook better than me. I would have used the rim to, you know what I'm saying, hang on it and then stood on the rim and, you know what I'm saying, let the niggas know that's exactly why y'all not in the playoffs no more. Clippers tried to make it seem like it was Westbrook's fault, you know what I'm saying, that they flamed out and they let him go for Harden. Then the Clippers, you know what I'm saying, that was just down to Harden and Kawhi, you feel me? Like, listen, I don't blame Westbrook for feeling how he was feeling, because, listen, Westbrook was playing good when it was just Paul George and Kawhi. I'm not saying the Clippers out the playoffs because of Harden. At the same time, though, y'all didn't really have to change what y'all had going on. And Westbrook, you know what I'm saying, got y'all looking, you know what I'm saying, like some clowns. I ain't gonna lie, that's what y'all is. The Clippers is a clown-ass, sad-ass franchise. I don't blame Westbrook for doing what he did at all, you know what I'm saying? Westbrook from LA, too, like, he figuring he found a home at, you know what I'm saying, with the Lakers, then the Lakers end up saying, packing him up, whatever. He thinking, you know what I'm saying, the Clippers, you know what I'm saying, him, Kawhi, and PG, that sound like a great team, and it was. They were doing their shit. Then as soon as Harden said he want to get up out of Philly, you feel me, like, all of a sudden the Clippers like, we could do better than Westbrook at the PG. Clearly, y'all can't. I'm not gonna lie. I knew when the, you know what I'm saying, when the Nuggets put Westbrook and Jokic on the same team, I knew it was going to be magical. Because they IQ together is insane, you know what I'm saying? Westbrook averaged 3 triple-doubles in one season. Obviously, he's not that same Westbrook, but Westbrook is still Westbrook. I still got Westbrook as a top 10 point guard in the NBA right now. Westbrook can start on most teams right now. And I wouldn't be, I'm saying, I wouldn't look at it no type of way if the Nuggets decided to sit down, you know what I'm saying, Jamal Murray for Westbrook. Because, let me say, Westbrook, like, he energized the team. He get them going and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? He get the crowd rolling. Him and, you know what I'm saying, Jokic have great chemistry. I wouldn't be surprised if the Nuggets end up making the finals. That's where we stop at, though, because they're not winning the finals. Because obviously, you know what I'm saying, the Knicks going to be waiting there for them. And the Knicks will pack the Nuggets up in about 4 games, my nigga. It'll be an easy, you know what I'm saying, 4-game sweep, for sure. And that's not really news enough, and that's not, like, breaking news. That's not telling something that y'all, you know what I'm saying, that's not me telling y'all something that y'all don't already know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You already should know that if you really know the game of basketball, you know what I'm saying? So.
Hanging on the rim, yelled at the crowd, send their home.
Damn, he said, get the fuck out of here. I ain't gonna lie. Come on.
The only thing better would have been Russ damaging the rim, so LA had to sit there an extra 20 minutes while they fixed it. But
they gotta make the rims a little weaker again like it was in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I wish when Westbrook dunked that shit, the whole backboard would have broke. I ain't gonna lie. That would have really demoralized the Clippers. Like, damn near, the Clippers might have deleted their whole franchise from the NBA, my nigga. Adam Silver might have taken it upon himself to delete the Clippers for the NBA. Had Westbrook broke the backboard on that shit. Because the Clippers been a sad-ass franchise for the past 6 years. I ain't even gonna lie. We're supposed to win a championship since 2019, 2020. I ain't gonna lie. Had Kawhi pull up to the Towns talking about he the new king of LA. Niggas ain't had no champions to show for it since. I ain't gonna lie. That was not the best move at all. I wish Kawhi would have went to the Lakers instead. I ain't gonna lie, because bro would definitely have more championships on his resume. I just think the Clippers just not meant and not built to win, my nigga. And if I'm Tyronn Lue, I'll take my talents to the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas just not gonna do it. If they have done it by now, it's over with. The window's closed, bro. This was their year to do it for sure. With LeBron and Luka about the playoffs, I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah.
That didn't happen. Instead, Russ said something else after the game that was even more spicy about his old team. See, the Clippers let Russ go, traded him for career backup Chris Dunn.
Just a disrespectful ass trade. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all deserve exactly what y'all got. Chris Dunn, my nigga. No disrespect. I'm saying though, like, look what they literally said. Russ is an all-time great, and we were fortunate to have him here. Don't stop with the bullshit, bro. I hate when y'all trade over least somebody be like, he was a great player for our organization. We really respect him. He was a great man. World-class citizen. But you end up trading, nigga. If you felt that strongly about him, you shouldn't have got rid of him. Stop with the whole same way I don't fuck with the Celtics for how they did Isaiah Thomas. Made it seem like Isaiah Thomas was the heart and soul of Boston. As soon as Kyrie get up on the table, listen, I fuck with Kyrie. Listen, I got Kyrie as the best player of all time. At the same time, from a loyal standpoint, my nigga, the Celtics should still have Isaiah Thomas on the team right now. But because of them saying what they deemed was a better player was available, they got rid of him. But at the same time, y'all niggas get mad at players when they do what's best for them. I don't understand you niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas be all up in niggas' pockets. As soon as the players do what's best for them and they family, y'all clown ass niggas get to burning their jerseys and shit. But I don't never see y'all, writing the owner's name somewhere and burning it down and shit like that. When he decided to trade a player. I ain't see nobody burn Rob Pelinka jerseys when the Lakers decided to trade AD, and AD did not want to leave the Lakers at all. Anthony Davis did not want to leave the Lakers, but the whole Lakers fan base should. But I had Anthony Davis requested a trade and said, yo, get me up out of here, I want to go to this team. And I had Anthony Davis, let's say he ended up on the motherfucking New York Knicks, my nigga. And it's New York Knicks versus the Lakers. Every time Anthony Davis would have touched the ball, Lakers fans would have booed that nigga. Lakers fans would have booed him. I don't understand you niggas. I really don't. I ain't gonna lie.
Dunn, seen here blowing a layup before getting completely benched.
Same way Thunder fans treat KD. Same way Cavs fans treat LeBron. You niggas don't deserve all great transcendent players like that, bro. I ain't never see a nigga burn Melo jersey. I ain't never seen nobody do that shit. And that's exactly why all the all-time great players want and love to play for the Knicks. I ain't gonna lie. That's why we have Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, Carmelo, Jeremy Lin. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I need to keep going? Like, hold on, Tracy McGrady. I'm always Stoudemire. Steve Novak. Do I need to keep going? Like, we had a whole bunch of niggas, like Timothy Mozgov, like we was stacked, nigga, like Jerry Stackhouse, like all-time great players love and come to play for the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Because you gonna make, that's the best career decision you could ever make, bro. So I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, Russ might have blown a layup or two, but dude got his revenge in this series. So what did he say about his old team? Well, Russ has had, honestly, a terrible time since Kevin Durant left him in OKC. Yes, he won MVP, but in the playoffs, he lost in the first round 3 straight years. Then dealt the huge...
That's because the Thunder was ass, bro. You took Westbrook off the Thunder teams. Them niggas do not make the playoffs. Them niggas probably the 15th seed in that conference. Westbrook was carrying them niggas. And then when Westbrook was on the Rockets, him and James Harden was doing their shit. I forgot what happened. I think the Lakers packed him up in the first round of the bubble. I think Westbrook and Harden only got 1 season together on the Rockets. But they was doing their shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Houston, who gave up on the center position to try to make it work. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Lands in Washington, swept as an 8 seed. Then
nigga, the what? Yo, stop! But on the Wizards, he was active. Stop. That was still Palm Westbrook on the Wizards. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Bill was cooking shit. I think that was when Bill had his career high with the 30 points a game. He had Westbrook on his side. We gotta stop acting like Westbrook all of a sudden turned into like a mid player. Bro is still a top 10 player in the NBA right now. I mean, not top 10 player. Top 10 point guard in the NBA right now. we can say he not as athletic. If you ask me, he ain't really lose that much athleticism either. I ain't gonna lie.
And the Lakers still recovering after their terrible decision to trade for him. It got so bad as a Clipper. The hate was so...
I just think the Lakers was just a bad fit. Him and LeBron is not a good fit together. But all them other teams he just said, the Wizards, the Rockets and shit like that, if you was actually watching basketball during that time, like, he was on his shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, we gotta go back and do a little bit of research. I ain't gonna lie.
So loud. Russ confronted a fan in front of the dude's kid. It was sad. But then, all of a sudden, Russ is back. How did he do it? Well, for the series, he dropped 14 points on 43% from the field and 42%.
Westbrook will always be on the NBA team. I say Westbrook retires. Not next year, not the year after that. I think Westbrook got a good 4 or 5 years left in him, bro. Let the Nuggets play with both contract. Please, Knicks, Leon Rose, get it the fuck done. Please. 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 Westbrook and that Gordon will hit something different. I ain't gonna lie. Could you imagine Westbrook coming off the bench for the Knicks? Nigga, the Gordon, bro. The Gordon be jumping when Landry Shamet coming again. Could you imagine Westbrook coming again? Westbrook steals the ball from a nigga and does a tomahawk 360 playing in the Garden for the Knicks. I ain't gonna lie. The whole building jumping. I ain't gonna lie. The whole roof is gonna explode. I ain't even gonna lie. Bro, my nigga. My nigga, come on, son. 14, 5, and 3, 43%, 42% for the 3. That's off the bench. That's off the bench. That's off the bench. That's off the bench. That's off the bench.
Percent from 3
I said he was starting for half of the teams in the NBA right now.
Denver. Compare that to last year, just 6 points on 20.
We can't compare it to the last season with the Clippers because he had James Harden in the lineup, Paul George in the lineup, and Kawhi in the lineup. Another bad fit. Why the fuck is all 4 of them playing at the same time? We cannot compare that shit at all, bro. He been getting in bad situations. The Nuggets situation fit him perfectly, son. I ain't gonna lie. But him backing up Brunson and running the second unit with Mitchell Robinson and Miles McBride. I think Westbrook he'll be back in the All-Star game. He played with that lineup. I ain't gonna lie. I think Westbrook will average 27 assists with that lineup and 5 rebounds. I'm not even gonna lie. 6 man of the year, for sure. I ain't even gonna hold you.
24% from 3 for the Clips. Both times he came off the bench. So what happened? Well, the first thing is 42% from 3 is the best in a playoff series Russ has ever had. For some reason in Denver, dude has embraced the corner 3. He hit 7 of them in this series, including a Game 1 win to send it to overtime. So the reason Russ is thriving in Denver is he's evolving. Dude,
tell them niggas put a hand up, Russ. Y'all stop playing with him.
Never shot corner 3s like this. Scored 126 points as a cutter off the ball this year.
Damn.
His most since 2012. Taking fewer mid-range J's. And
this is why all-time great talents like Westbrook stay in the league. They know how to evolve their game when other parts of their game start slipping. So the fact that Westbrook don't get the respect that he deserved lets me know all you niggas heads be on backwards, my nigga. And you don't have the brain capacity to be able to think for yourself. Y'all run with a few clips that y'all see on IG and Twitter and shit like that. And I'm saying y'all see a few bad plays that he make. All of a sudden y'all think Westbrook wise. Bo is far from done. Bo is not retiring so it's 2025 right now. I don't say Bo retiring until about 2030. I ain't even gonna lie. His athleticism has barely went anywhere. Like obviously he not jumping like how he was 10 years ago. But Bo will still dunk on a nigga. Let him get an open run to the rim. We just seen what he did to Gobert 2 years ago. Violated. Threw Bo in the rim with the ball. We gotta stop speaking like, you know what I'm saying, from a place well not we, cause I don't do it. I really know what's going on. I'm a master of the game, my nigga. A lot of you niggas is peon, pigeons, and Sherm, bro. See, I talk from a place of not understanding, but y'all make it come off as if y'all know what y'all talking about and y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And that's y'all biggest issue. Bench players talking like starters, my nigga. You niggas is talking from the sideline. I'm really an NBA nigga. I am NBA, my nigga. I am, you know what I'm saying, I'm well versed to like really know like what I'm talking about instead of just watching a few things and, you know what I'm saying, y'all niggas highlight watchers and casuals, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They said this man couldn't change his game. Maybe it's playing with unselfish Nikola Jokic.
Evolved.
Maybe it's just the pressure of all that failure for so many years, but dude is different.
But we gotta stop acting like Westbrook could not survive with the Lakers, bro. He just needed different teammates. That obviously LeBron and AD is great. I'm saying Westbrook with that pairing is not a great fit. Bro did not care about no plan for no Lakers, nigga. Like, nigga, that was not, like, y'all be gassing up, like, big market teams and shrinking under pressure too much, bro. These niggas is professional athletes, bro. They done been in the highest stakes and the highest stakes and the highest stakes to get to where they at, bro. You know how many pressure situations they been in? They not tripping on the spot. Like, y'all niggas be gassing that shit up. Stop running with what the analysts say. Be your own person. Damn. Fuck, son. Niggas just be repeat what another man says. Son, that shit corny as hell. Bro did not fold due to no pressure, son. Everybody thought Westbrook was gonna be asked without KD. What'd he do? He came out and got MVP, my nigga.
Now I know what you're thinking. Yeah, before that big game 1-3, he, blew a wide open layup, but that's all part of the Russell Westbrook experience. And for a guy known for, a little ego, dude actually said, yeah, I know I can be a little crazy.
It may be a turnover, it may be a missed shot, but it may be a steal, maybe a dunk, maybe a missed three, maybe a made three. It's gonna be all of that. It's gonna be everything. So you just take it for how it comes, and whatever happens, you go with it.
Okay, that was actually hilarious. But what did he say right before that? Well, a reporter says that when Russ walked by the media going into the locker room, he said,
the thing that made Westbrook though is that he not afraid to be himself, bro. And that's the problem with a lot of people. They scared to fail. Success starts, with you getting out there and busting your ass a few times. You getting out there and you falling flat on your face, you feel me? Shit not going right, but all of a sudden, it's about having that adversity and resilience to move on, bro. This shit's way deeper than basketball. What made Westbrook a great talent, bro? You gotta realize it all starts in the mindset, the mentality. I ain't gonna lie.
They picked the wrong person, didn't they? Now who is he talking about? Well, he could mean Chris.
Is he dissing Harden when he walked him in the locker room? Damn, hold on. Shit getting spicy, hold on, son. Pick the wrong person, didn't they? I told y'all Westbrook behind the scenes was not fucking with the Harden trade. I wouldn't have messed with it either. Nigga, I'm balling with PG Kawhi. That's what they get. That's what I'm saying. Westbrook hung on the rim at the end of Game 7. Steve Ballmer face was home. I don't know if they showed bro during the game, whatever. But I know bro face was beat for sure. Like, I know bro wanted to release Harden ASAP, effective and immediately. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I fuck with Harden too though. I got Harden in my top 5 point guards of all time. At the same time though, 7 is wild. 7 points in a Game 7. Come on, we type shit. I ain't gonna lie. Cause Westbrook gave more off the bench, bro. It's like, damn. Picked the wrong person, didn't they? Talk your shit, bro. It's like, listen, Russ don't let nothing go unnoticed. I'm trying to tell you, like, he a high competitor. Like, nigga, he did not let that shit go. Like, don't get me wrong, he not tripping with the Clippers, but at the same time, it's like, nigga, even if, I'm saying, everybody want to beat their old team and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, nigga, like, yeah, y'all fucked up, like, I'm saying,
didn't they?
Y'all made y'all better not lie in it, type shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm standing with bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Now who is he talking about? Well, he could mean Chris Dunn, that guy that they traded Russ for, or it could be James Harden, because Harden's now the full-time point guard in LA, but in Game 7, he dropped 7 points on 8 field goal attempts. This has got to be one of the weirdest Hall of Fame players of all time, because for some reason, in big games, Harden continues to no-show. He has now lost to Game 7 on 4 different NBA teams.
Bro, Harden, my nigga. Bro. For the life of me, I still don't know why bro did not run that shit back in Brooklyn. When the Nets was fully healthy, they was stepping on niggas. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Harden, Kyrie, and KD could not be guarded at all, son. He played 1 playoff series with them and said, I'm out the door. And I'm hearing that they dead-ass offer him another contract extension. And he still dead-ass turned it down. You know what I'm saying? I know all that was going on with Kyrie. You asked me, the NBA stripped Kyrie Harden and KD of another championship. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, literally, all the rules around that time is literally what broke that team up, bro. That shit was dumb as hell, bro. That shit didn't make no sense. And they was only doing that to the New York teams, too. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
teams. And what's really crazy is he always starts the series well. Like, look at dude's last 3 playoff series. Game 1 this year, 32 points. Rest of the series, average 16. Last year, 28, then 19. But with Philly in 2023, he dropped 45 points in game 1 against the Celtics, then 18.
Bro just coming to game 1 on bullshit. Like, he coming to game 1 on time. I don't understand, bro. It's like, maybe he should just, I don't know. It's like, maybe he coming to game 1 like, all right, these niggas gonna feel what I, like, they gonna feel my presence. And then, like, the rest of the series, he like, let me chill out and get the others involved. I don't know, but yeah, them stats that ass don't make no sense. 32 to 16, 28 to 19, and then 45 to 18. So we know if Harden aggressive, he can still get to his spots and get his buckets. He just, I don't know, that shit is weird. I ain't gonna lie. That really don't make no sense for real. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Yeah.
In games 2 through 7.
We can't even say it's a matter of Harden wearing down. Bro, they literally showing 28, 45, 32. And then 16, 19, 18. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie.
Including just 9 points in the final matchup. For some reason,
I think he questioning like his shots too much as the series progresses. That don't even make no sense though, cause it's like, nigga, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm just a dumbass nigga. It's like, obviously Harden is one of the smartest, intelligent, basketball players of all time. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, if I just see game 1, if I see year 1, year 2, me being passive in my series didn't work. 2025, nigga, I'm on time the whole time. I'm shooting everything that come my way. I ain't gonna lie. Everything that come my way. Cause nobody really like is on the Clippers is like shot creators outside of James Harden and Kawhi. And mind you, Paul George's not even on the team no more. So there's no real reason to only average 16 for the rest of the season. For the rest of the series. Yeah, that shit weird.
Including just 9 points in the final matchup. For some reason, the bigger the moment, the smaller his confidence. It's kind of ironic that now him and Ben Simmons are on the same team. So, of course, the Clippers were going to lose, right? I mean, unless Kawhi just became superhuman and he was good, but not that. He was by himself on offense. Now, I know a lot of people will point to Harden's 13 assists in Game 7, but he is clearly afraid to shoot the ball. But no, the Clips didn't choose the wrong person, because during the regular season, for some reason, Harden's amazing. I mean, while Kawhi was out for 45 games this year, James carried the offense. He dropped 23 points a game with 9 assists. And
that's what I'm saying. Harden is still a bucket. That shit mad weird, son. I don't understand this shit. I ain't gonna lie. But I wanted the Rockets to whoop the Warriors' ass so bad with Curry and them was dominating the league and all that shit. But that shit used to get me so tight, my nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. I wanted Harden and Dwight to get a championship together. I wanted Harden and Chris Paul to get a championship together. It's just like some reason it just always like never work out. I ain't gonna lie. It really don't make no sense. Then that year they was up 3-2 and Chris Paul got hurt. They still should have won that series even with Chris Paul being injured, bro. The 27 missed threes is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
An all-star for the first time since 2022. Him and Norm Powell were great. LA won 50 games when Vegas predicted 35. So they were the second most.
Harden was basically by himself too. They just said Kawhi missed 45 games. Paul George not on the team no more. Westbrook not on the team no more. Yeah. That shit don't. That's weird, bro. Why?
Surprising team in the entire Western Conference. So in a lot of ways, this season wasn't a disappointment. They got unexpected improvement from Powell and Zubac, who finished runner-up for most improved player, but it wasn't good enough. They just couldn't finish games, especially in Game 4 when they blew a chance to go up 3-1 with that Aaron Gordon buzzer-beating dunk. So what is...
That nigga Aaron Gordon might get Western Conference Finals MVP. I ain't gonna lie. Both been on his bullshit. It's like he keep having these defining ass moments in the playoffs. Like, I'm seeing the story come full circle with the Nuggets. They just had something mystical, something spiritual going on, bro. It's not making no sense how Aaron Gordon's always in the right position to make either a game-winning play. Both just hit a game-winner against the motherfucking, who was that? The Thunder. Like, just keep doing it. Like, I don't know, bro. it seemed like the Nuggets just got everything falling their way. It's like every year a team just pop out of nowhere. It's crazy though that the Nuggets just fired their coach, bro. The Clippers really had no business losing that series at all, bro. And I'm pretty sure, didn't they steal a game up on the road too? Yeah, that don't make no sense.
Is next. Well, believe it or not, the Clips pretty much have to run it back. Kawhi is under contract for 2 more years, and they will extend James Harden to be the same. Then, LA is targeting the summer of 2027 to completely rework their roster. Until then, the core is in place next year. They've got Kawhi, Harden, Powell, Zubats, Derek Jones Jr., Dunn, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and probably Nick Batum under.
I just feel so bad for Steve Ballmer, bro. It's like, yo. Come on, son. We gotta stop running this shit back, bro. Just delete the franchise and relocate, son. Turn this shit into Seattle Supersonics, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Steve Ballmer better get him some picks while he can. If I'm Steve Ballmer, I trade Kawhi to the Knicks. And I trade Harden to the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie. That's where I'm at with his sign. And I see what I can get for DJJ and Norman Powell. No, Steve Ballmer, this team is not winning the championship, my nigga. Like, we could stop. Just stop, bro. Like, this was the year they said, oh, this version of Kawhi is Michael Jordan. This version of Kawhi better than Palm Giannis. This version of Kawhi better than Palm KD. And these niggas, I'm saying, flame out in the first round. Harden first All-Star appearance since 2022. They said, bro, this was as shifty and healthy as bro been looking since the whole hamstring injury with the Nets, and they still flame out in the first round. Against the Nuggets, yeah, the Nuggets is cool and all, but they you shouldn't have lost that series, bro. You shouldn't have lost that series. I ain't gonna lie. You had the Clippers have literally have everything they need. But this team is just, nah. If y'all didn't get it done this year, last year, the year before that, it's over with. I ain't gonna lie. And the injury guys and, like, the NBA guys try to spin and save these niggas, but it's like, it still don't work. Like, the NBA guys got Luka and LeBron up out of there. I'm thinking, damn, maybe the Clippers got a real chance to really go all the way. My dumb ass, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we've seen this story 5 times. Why did I believe in these niggas? Thank God I ain't put no parlay on them niggas. I might have crashed out. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie, son.
Their contract. But the crazy thing is so many people criticize them for letting Paul George walk last year. Why would a win now team do?
Paul George a bucket, but even if they had Paul George, bro, they stop, bro. We stop. This team would have still flamed out second round at best, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas. Didn't they have Paul George and Kawhi, them niggas last playoff year? Oh, Kawhi got injured, right? Yeah, but still, bro, they had a healthy run with Paul George and Kawhi on the court together, and I think that's when they smoked the 3-1 lead. Yeah, Paul George was not the difference between the Clippers winning the championship this year and then being the first round exit, bro.
Do that. Well, it turned out PG had the season from hell, so the Clips were able to build a deep team that won 50 games, mostly without their best player. But without PG, they are flexible yet again. They have got space under the luxury tax to sign a big free agent. So what do they need? Well, despite having the oldest roster in the NBA, Clips still had the 15th ranked offense, but number 3 on D and the 5th net rating. So team needs are, first, more shooting. Only Denver took fewer threes this year. Hey, maybe Cam Thomas would come over for the mid-level exception. Kid scored 24 points a game, but not much else. Another inefficient option,
He don't play no defense.
D'Angelo Russell is a free agent, and maybe coming off the bench, running a second unit could revive his career. Or maybe trading for somebody like Cam Johnson would give the offense a pop.
In other words, bro, saying the Clippers is cooked. It's not news. The sky's blue. Like, we knew this already. Like, boy said nothing. Like, he not saying nothing that's make you, oh my God, the Clippers can get D'Angelo Russell. Like, listen, D'Angelo Russell was a bucket, but I'm saying, like, these aren't championship altering moves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the Knicks got cat, everybody in their mother said championship. When the Knicks traded 5 first rounders for Mikal Bridges, everybody in their mother said championship. The niggas he just said the Clippers trade for a sign. This will be the face right here after they sign him and be a first round exit again. I ain't even gonna lie. And it's not because those players ain't good, but I just don't believe in the Clippers, bro. If you did as a grown ass man going to the next season being a Clippers fan and really think your team got a chance of being a real championship contender, bro, rest in peace, my nigga.
But look, the obvious team need here is a second star next to Kawhi Leonard. They will continue to be a regular season team with Harden as co-star, because all Harden is a regular season player. Now, I hate to say
Damn, I hate hearing that type of shit about Harden, son. Y'all not realizing I used to really watch bro go dummy on the Rockets. I'm talking about my favorite Harden clip is when he went down the lane. It's a playoff game between the Rockets and the Warriors. And this nigga tomahawks it with the left hand, dunks on Draymond Green, and Draymond Green pushes him to the ground. That play right there made me literally stand up. I'm talking about that shit made me want to go to the park and shoot some hoops right then and there. I'm not even gonna lie. Son. Harden had some classic games against the Warriors, bro. Like, nigga.
that because he's so talented.
Remember that game winner Harden hit on the Warriors? I'm talking about like, it was like Klay Thompson was on him and Draymond Green defended the shot. And it was a 4-point play. It was a foul that they didn't call and he still drained the shot, nigga. Like, I hate hearing sentences like that about Harden. So I really want Bo to get a championship. I ain't even gonna lie.
But if you're still defending him at this point, that is on you. Now, as far as trading for a star, the Clips don't own their own first-round pick until 2030. So that leaves 2 tradable first-round.
Oh, yeah, y'all niggas is cooked. Like, I knew it was bad for the Clippers, but I didn't know it was that bad. No first-round picks till 2030, nigga. It's 2025. And all your players is over 35. Yeah,
rounders, but they're not actually going to do that. Probably work around the edges, but what's crazy about the Clips is they've got almost every position covered. They had so many opportunities to win this series. I mean, Zubats probably played the best defense on Nikola Jokic of anybody you're going to see in the NBA. They even let game 1 go. It was a miracle Denver won that. Russ truly was the X factor in these games, and LA wins this series if he's off the floor. So what they really need is a consistently healthy Kawhi Leonard and James Harden to show up in big games. That's it. Which is kind of like saying, oh.
We can't use the Kawhi Leonard was healthy argument no more, bro. He was fully healthy this playoffs. Fully healthy in the bubble. We gotta stop saying Kawhi get healthy, bro. Listen, Kawhi's a top 5 player. I'm gonna get Kawhi top 10 player in the NBA right now. But am I taking him over KD? No. Am I taking Kawhi over OG Anunoby? No. Am I taking Kawhi over Mikal Bridges? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, he good for sure. Like, bro's elite, bro's a bucket. But, like, this isn't, you know what I'm saying? It's not like OG Anunoby is the difference between your team winning the championship and your team not even, you know what I'm saying, making the playoffs. But can the Clippers still make the playoffs without Kawhi? They said Kawhi missed 45 games and the Clippers still made the playoffs. So.
If only Zion was healthy and in shape. It's not gonna happen. So LA will probably just have to ride it out for 2 more years of Kawhi, hope for the best. In the meantime, Russell Westbrook is still alive after getting revenge on his old team. But
Westbrook, listen, I got the Nuggets packing I got the Nuggets packing the Thunder up in 7 games too. I think Westbrook go back to the finals this year, and it's gonna be a movie against the Knicks for sure. For sure. Nuggets and Knicks.
The other LA team is out of the playoffs too. The Lakers got bounced in the first round, and the media is now blaming Luka. They say the Luka trade has now been.
Lakers fans be going crazy when they lose, so that should be hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. And that's like why Luka about to lead them niggas and go to the Knicks. Cause we treat our players right. We don't complain. We not about to make no Luka no scapegoat, bro. Like, listen, Luka, Bunsen, and Cat, that's a 3-peat for sure. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see what else going on in the NBA, son.